Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide, renegade, there, the man when afraid, man not the wilderness, keep it wilderness. Alright, so people, my line of, my play Gaston Brown, the Antiga PM, and I'm going to tell you as is, him will check, them that give him 120 and him will check it outrightly. Him say him now make the mash up in place. And him send a counter proposal and say on the 10 annually. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And no criminal. And by the way, I'm going to show you next video with him. Tip, one of them from India, them have him as a criminal. Because them give them the one they talk to India, I'm going to like the washerwoman. And them say, well, him good. No, India say I'm a criminal. They mean they are criminal, so they might dip him. Yeah? Them have him, they know when he might try to appeal, because they give him citizen in Antiga, you know. Like Andrew do the washer lady. And they might dip him. They are here what Brown say. Not appear Brown. But Brown, you know, them Brown, well, lonesome Brown this, you know, so Gaston Brown a real Brown too. Because we know the real Brown that Paul Brown a clown. But I want you to listen to Paul Brown, and then I line up at my arguments. You know, say, Big Mama, I want to take more. Big Mama, Ocean Wide, Run Out, Dras Davis. And I play Audrey Marks with a lie itself. She said people get a death threat. The police know about that, and then would have get a death threat over this, ma'am. You'd have reported. He saw them like, and then you know I play that Dras Davis. Here she say she get death threat. We ask my brother, we ask Mikey. Big up in my sister, what Paula. Muriel, wagwan. Damian, Messi, you know, Messi. Come with us. Mintu, wagwan. Melbourne, up. Andrea, well, let me just run through this fast. See, Merlin, see it, man. Run through. Who me leave out? David, see you. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me just run through fast. Yeah. Dwayne Brown, sure. So next week Brown there. Big up yourself. Alright. So I want to listen to Gospel Brown. I can play AUDREY for them live. I can play about 3 different Audrey Marks. And the 3 of them don't make no sense. And you Big Mama them push the thing when name leak. There is nothing to leak. Because you see me just showing some documents from the Democratic, the one that were deal with the foreign relation, right? Yes. It no leak. Not even that leak. You understand? So them come out and them make them speech. But this is how them lie. So Big Mama have different version. Andrew have a different version. Dr. Crab have different version. Dora have a different version. And 3, she come out now with 3 different versions. Bullshit. Yeah? But listen Gospel Brown keenly. I want to listen this, you know. Listen this. And the man stand for him country. Yeah. We have to keep them accountable, brother. Hear this. Hear this.
Encouraged by the great United States. In fact, the very issue about third country nationals. We're not cooperating on our own volition. We have been coerced to take these deportees. Encouraged by the great United States. And if we don't cooperate, they punish us. Many of us are resisting to make sure that they do not send us any criminal elements. And as I have said to them, as the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, I cannot willingly cooperate with any other power, any country, to destroy our beautiful Twin Island state.
Stop there, so here I am, Sir Mikey. Him can't cooperate with no power to destroy in Twin Island and Antigua and Barbuda. Him cannot. Yes. Yeah, man. Sharon, big up yourself. Clive up. Yeah, man. See, you hear what I'm just saying a while? Very important. Them man are real Prime Minister. Because Antigua enough time. So you know we know Antigua. Make them start them reggae chart, you know. Big up Sly J, ZDK Radio, and Sun FM. But in the 90s, like we make them start that around 96. Yeah, in a Antigua. Let them start that thing there, yeah, man. See, carry the record, you know, because them get record from me and them say, like, boom, boom, and them start them reggae chart, you know. So long time I run through them place there. Yes. Like 30 years ago. You see? Yeah, you remember just look wild? Yeah, man. Damien, me see you, you know. Yeah, man. Taylor, me see you too, you know. Tessa. Bless. Sefu, my up. You remember just look, me play it back again. Me play real leader, read Caribbean, then lick about them Talawa. If you go Barbados, them talk to you same way. And Jalone have to bow because I remember it's a criminal organization them around. I mean line them up for a year where I say the amount of lie where I tell the people them. Remember, there is nothing secret about this. Every other country talk out like this in the Caribbean, not Anjo. I did from the people them. Play it back. Play it back.
Encouraged by the great United States. In fact, the very issue about third country nationals, we're not cooperating on our own volition.
Yes.
We have been coerced to take these deportees. Encouraged by the great United States. And if we don't cooperate, they punish us. Yes. Many of us are resisting to make sure that they do not send us any criminal elements. And as I have said to them, as the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, I cannot willingly cooperate with any other power, any country, to destroy our beautiful Twin Island state. And we have insisted that we will not accept any criminal elements.
Yes.
And that at the same time, we want to limit the amount of individuals who they send to this country. Again, we want to be cooperative, so we are not being uncooperative here. But this idea that they could send us 120 individuals, you've said to them that is totally unacceptable. And we have sent them a counter proposal. We said that we'll accept 10 annually, no more than 10.
10 annually. You want to the ear, you know, 10 annually. And it's unacceptable and no criminal. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Annually. For the year. That no number that per month and not even one that. It's less than 1 per year. It's 10, not 12. Not the disciples, but less. The disciples less 2 per year. And no criminal. And you're not going to make them mash up them local country. Them him not do it. My brethren Patrick said this. So no hear real leader now. You know why you're not from Andrew them, you know? No, you know, hear this. He's not only real prime minister, but also a patriot. 100% patriot. Yeah, them man stand up and tell you. Them man either talk about secret and about one leak. There's nothing to leak. You have to talk to him people then. And him tell you as a leader. And remember him talk big and wide. You understand? For 5 years, remember Jamaica said they must sneak them in 25, 50 per month. And that be more than that. Every 2 weeks, them take 25. Yeah? Him said 10 and for the whole year. So it don't make no sense. And you can't get 120 without not taking it. No way. And no criminal. None. See? Yes. So we're going to play with Andrew them. We're going to make it with crap. As a matter of fact, you know what crap, you remember crap stand up and say we're not take no deportee. None, not even one. I don't want to overlook crap. I'm going to play it back for you. Crap say we're going to take 100 Jamaican deportee. Then that even make it worse, crap, because if America gets so much deportee and you're going to get 100 per month, every month, it not have no limits. There's so much Jamaican up there, so why you take third national? If you have to integrate them back into the system and monitor them. So if you get 100 per month, Jamaican deportee, him say not take no deportee, you know. Not my word, you know. Remember play it. Send kids or St. Vincent, one of them. Never play that. Just see what them say, yes, man. Gaston Brown, yeah. Him can't talk to Trump. Where he say only can't talk to Trump, megawatt. Yeah? You hear what the man say? Hear this. Why you hear this?
So I hope that this will not result in any acrimony and further restrictions, but that they will respect our position and respect our sovereign right to determine how many of those individuals we accept.
Dr.
So yeah. So in no business, they might tell you, respect for sovereign rights. I remember them coming like a parish, small, where they in St. John, you can't say all over the place and them thing there. A place for me know, place for me I got a long time. You see? Yes, long time. You understand? The tell you so we make them start them chart, them reggae chart, and ZDK. And you have Sunway there in the one place. Not St. John, You see? Yes, I mean, used to supply them with them tune, the my label, other labels too and everything. See? Yeah, the radio station over there. Dep on them TV and dep on them thing in the 90s. See, remember my thing, them documented, Yeah, man. Big up Stonewall. Stonewall armed them with some tune, I think. Yeah, some of them were wicked. Not enough more sound over there. Some sound spring up after that, See, Marky, big up yourself. I remember Marky them used to run the hamburger place there in St. John's Street, my brethren them, Kevin, Marky and them, Frankie, if you think Frankie dead. See, Kevin, big up yourself. So, what people like all over the place around there, so. Them man, I stand up for him country. Listen where that country, I say no. Listen to the Prime Minister now. Send kids, hear this.
Godwin Friday, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As head of the OECS Authority meeting, Friday emphasized the need for a united regional approach.
Yes.
We are in a time of profound geopolitical uncertainty, arguably the most consequential our region has faced in a generation. He further warned, what may be mere tremors for large nations are experienced as earthquakes by us, small island developing states. Friday did not reject the US request outright. Instead, he stressed collective OECS negotiations, careful technical assessment, protecting small states from disproportionate burdens, regional solidarity before individual deals are finalized.
Yeah.
At this time, we welcome the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, His Excellency Mr. Skerritt.
Roosevelt Skerritt, Dominica. Dominica has reportedly entered discussions with Washington and has taken a more pragmatic position than Antigua. Skerritt defended Dominica's arrangement as a pragmatic step to preserve vital bilateral relations with Washington. However, he also reportedly insisted that violent offenders would not be accepted. Security vetting is essential. The arrangement must protect Dominica's national interests. Skerritt's position appears to balance maintaining strong U.S. relations, protecting national security, seeking economic and diplomatic benefits from cooperation. Jamaica's National Security Minister, Dr. Horace.
I want to listen to one now. Because don't forget to this, him say, listen, Dr. Crab. Yeah, when I say him not taking no, him on going to say no, Uncle Jamaica can't deport him. He said the best way he might take is not deported. This is what I'm telling people, them you can't overlook it. Listen.
Chang confirmed discussions with the United States. This is a structured, managed process to transit individuals through Jamaica to their final destination.
Jamaica is not receiving any deportees from the United States, except Jamaicans. May I repeat that?
You hear what the man say? Them not taking no deportee, only Jamaican deportee. I hear this.
We are not we have no agreement, no understanding to accept deportees from the United States. We accept every month 100 Jamaican deportees.
This is pass, You hear the man say? He never have no, this is a lie. He say every month 100 Jamaican deportees. So brother, so you got a third party agreement if them get so many Jamaicans that they might give you 100 every month. This is all them lying. I wonder if you hear them. Each time them talk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them with Big Mama from the abyss. Them come with things like this. They are garbage. Let me play it again.
Benefits from cooperation. Jamaica's National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, confirmed discussions with the United States. This is a structured, managed process to transit individuals through Jamaica to their final destination.
Jamaica is not receiving any deportees from the United States, except Jamaicans. I repeat that. We have no agreement, no understanding to accept deportees from the United States. We accept every month 100 Jamaican deportees. And we have the expertise and the staff to manage their entry into Jamaica. That arrangement was negotiated by professionals so that they can come in a structured, organized manner and be resettled in Jamaica, their homeland.
So hear this, Mama move this now. This is what him did say, you know. Not even one of them. And then him say one, I tell we about the deported. This is how the man lie. Me just play it front of one. Me just play it front. Remember play Dr. Crab again. So Dr. Crab said, we not nobody at all. None, I just Jamaican, right? Remember play Dr. Crab in his own voice again now. Can say not accept him, never have no deal. No deal, not like that. Look up play Dr. Crab again now. You have your next Dr. Crab. Let me hear that one here. Let me hear this now. Let me hear that one here. Hold on. Move this. You can move that one here. You have to put them to shame. You have to full up in us. So I forgot to draw back the next one. So we have no deal him saying now. But let me hear out time out again. May I show you how them people are like, brother and sisters. Them people have to go away, you know, man. Dr. Crab. Draw back for me, Dr. Crab. I have to look for that, definitely look for me, Dr. Crab. Remember this Dr. Crab. Let me see what Dr. Crab say, yes, so. Dr. Crab and Deportee. Let me hear what him say, yes, so no deals.
A member of the government approached the United States of America to enter into this agreement. Was it initiated by a member of the government?
Remember, you know, him say go Jamaican, you know. No deal. Let me hear this.
That's question no.
This is the issue of the TCN a request from the United States government. It's not an issue where we ask for one thing and offer another. We have a long-standing relationship independent, 1962, and they are primary partners in the area of security indicated, economic activities, and many years of relationship. And there are many agreements and MOUs that have gone on with them as partners, and they are not discussed on a pro quo basis. In this case, the United States requested, and our professionals, after the government decided, negotiated and agreed on understanding which we are comfortable.
The man said, I have none. Now, I'm tell you about 1962 and I talk bullshit. All right. I'm put the next one with him. I'm going to show the lie of these people. Them dangerous. See? So we're going to deal with AUDREY marks too, you know. Because Gaston don't stand up against them foolishness. Dr. Crab again. Because Dr. Crab said, I have none. I just 100. If you get 100 Jamaican per month, why that talk about third party, Dr. Crab? Eh? Remember you said that, you know, let me hear Dr. Crab yes, again. Let me hear Dr. Crab, let me hear this. Let me hear the Deportee yes, sir. Let me say about the same one may I play back. After extensive negotiation by the relevant professionals, again mainly from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of National Security, Office of the Prime Minister, and of course the lawyers from the Attorney General's office. An agreement to transition to Jamaica some third country nationals from the United States. The number is 25. Yes, no, now go through there. It's 100 Jamaican per month. You not sign nothing, but no him sign. Them guys are dangerous. Just listen, me say, listen, remember the truth comes straight, you know, like go all over the place. When them you just slow them can't control themselves. Them go yes say one thing, but man like me, you know, with dice can put it together. Him go yes say the next thing, him go yes say one thing and go yes say the next thing. Him sign. Him say never sign. You understand here this? It's an understanding, and at no time will the number exceed 25 because we have the right to refuse. Yes, no, come on, go to Jamaica. Me play it. Yeah, continue. Refuse anyone at any time. And both parties can terminate the entire agreement without any long-term notice. It is. The process is basically operational,
procedure is still being worked out and are being negotiated by the professionals, and it will be some time before we see anyone landing here.
You tell them that, but you talk already saying nobody at all now come. I'm going to Jamaica, 100 per month. Deportee. Only. Me play it. Him that. Him say it. Yeah? Continue. So each of you back him up on something else. Him tell them, don't let the diaspora say nothing like that. A lie. And then him come back in bullshit. Yeah? Continue.
But when they do, they will come on the basis of an understanding that the government of the United States will pay the initial stay in Jamaica.
So if a Jamaican alone come down, you tell me, say, no, now come in a better. So, oh, your mouth twist up so you can't be the people don't support sin on a government. It's the crap in a WikiLeaks, in a money launderer and drugs pusher. In a WikiLeaks. And then who don't do with Sean Crusher gang know about the crab? The crab is very dangerous now. Crab bush, you know. Him should be a national security minister. This is bullshit. Continue.
They'll be accommodated by the International Organization for Migrants, United Nations body.
That is bullshit again. Because I just show now last night show where the foreign war committee and you see the members of the Senate who signed that. Yeah, show them the breach where Andrew going with a circumvent US laws and no business and just send people for torture and death and all kind of things. Them have it there and them do it in them committee and you see it sent. Me have it. The whole 30 page. It's there. So him talk about bullshit, him can't trick nobody. We like the things, you know, and we have it. Continue.
With which we are working. And of course, the Ministry of National Security will deal with the technical legal side.
You don't know.
There'll be nobody detained. Nobody with intention. That's part of an international understanding, not a bilateral agreement. The activity to transition them to Jamaica is a bilateral agreement negotiated between two governments who are allies in many areas. Have signed.
So all you're saying that you never sign, but you sign. So you believe in another guy, yeah? So let us play. Let me move him now. And let me go to AUDREY Marks. Let me go to AUDREY Marks. I'm a tough. Let me play Andrew. Let me play Brown again with the Indian black criminal like the one in Jamaica right now. Hear this.
Independent judiciary. The matter is before the court, and there is due process. Even criminals have the right to due process. He has appealed the initial decision against him, and until such time as he exhausts all of his appeals, there is no decision that could be taken to extradite him. However, I can say to you that we are not interested in having Mehul Choksi in Antigua and Barbuda. He really brings no value to the country. You know, we had the unfortunate situation in which he was cleared by Indian officials as a
Indian official clear him saying good. I know yes, I'm a
person in good standing as to what exactly happened in India and the fact that we got flawed information. The Indian officials have to take responsibility for that situation. In any case, our officials acted based on information from India, made him a citizen, only to be told subsequently that he's a crook. Now, what I can assure you is that ultimately he will be deported after he would have exhausted all of his appeals, or he'll be repatriated for that matter, or extradited back to India to face whatever charges you have against him. So it's just a matter of time.
So I'm have charge in India. Same like how Andrew take one. But talk about him as spiritual this and him uncle beat him busting bolo. From him I go, yeah, my uncle was him and busting bolo, see? Yes. So him uncle busting bolo and him a spiritual. No, him a billionaire. Because I'm at the holding him coming like a bank, you know. I'm at the holding for some politician, you know. Andrew Holness holding me on there. But him at the holding. He never have no money come to Jamaica without money, you know. And right now I'm rich. Come from India. You see that guy there? We are talking about where name? The washer woman where around a big mama there. Andrew having there put him on different board, you know. Him to a criminal in India, you know. You go check it. About I'm just Andrew though. All right, I could move that now. I could go to, because I want to hear Dr. Crab lies. Yeah? And in rich fast, meanwhile people are suffer. Andrew put everybody, the Indian, the Chinese and everything over them, little idiot try to run up and down, fee man understand the full government accountable. They may suffer under the treatment. I could go to Audrey Marks now. I could hear 3 different stories from her. And Ouabaka now. Hear this. Hear this. Please share yourself.
So let me make 4 points today to connect the dots and clarify the outset. The recent media reports conflating a request from the USA government to facilitate
From fear mode, conflating. Remember Big Mama them from the abyss. Use these words, right? Continue.
the transit of third country nationals from the USA to their country of origin with a proposal I had made to get skilled workers to Jamaica.
To get skilled workers to Jamaica. That laughable bad, you know, if it was a joke, but not a joke. She's a goddamn ass. They say all I can't straighten. You understand? She a get skilled worker. Remember no people. She says a proposal she make. Andrew, I play Andrew where Andrew said about skilled worker. I play him too, you know. I have him for play him. Well, we're not there yet, not yet. So how she, you know, in a player capacity, in a 2024, I go approach people from the administration from July 24, I approach the administration from Trump when there was none. He might look for turn the candidate in July. The presidential candidate, he might running yes, in a thing for turn the candidate. Right? But she approached them. The guy no win, they never have him for win or nothing like that. And she approached them. And had asked a skilled worker, but US always shot at skilled workers. The man had take up everybody and I said no. Yeah? And she said she approached them for skilled workers. Come and talk something different. Say them a transit, in transit. She never talk about no skilled workers. She got talk about the deported them. Jamaica never talk about no skilled workers. And she could not talk about them and the government no business about that. Don't. Continue.
The proposal was a structured migration program for Jamaica's economic development.
Oh, you forgot structured migration program. If people that come about the Jamaica that stay and talk Andrew there in every country. So if you want skilled worker, them that I be a shit them attack, you know. But I look for the United States. I talk about structured migration program. You can't be a skilled worker from the United States. This is bullshit. This is garbage. You understand? This is garbage. Hello. Hey, George, what going, brother? All right, but hear this. Me up on my live. Me call you back because me done. Me call back the number. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, continue.
When the then ambassador to the United States first heard the manifesto of the Trump presidency in July 2024, the now Minister of Efficiency, Innovation and Digital Transformation, AUDREY Marks, says she was made aware of factors that suggested a radical shift in America.
She aware. She tell CBM this. She aware. Remember them I interviewed them said, she said, AUDREY Marks said, she aware of this. So she checked them. When them never in an office, Joe Biden in a power. So you couldn't go check a man and tell him, say, give me them people here. But it never happened. This way she talk about those lies. It couldn't happen. The man never had no power, never have nobody around him for us say, yes, I'm gonna give you a deal. Or if you cut deal with people when him cabinet not make him no win the election no run till November. Him swear win the 20th of January 2025. This is a lie. Total lie. But this is AUDREY Marks, them and Andrew, you know, them dangerous, you know. Very dangerous. You hear this? Hear this?
Because migration policy, namely the mass deportation of
Yeah, the name the mass deportee. AUDREY, listen to me. Don't do no more interview. Just stop it. Stop where you go around. I play 3 with you. And the three of them a mess. Yeah, put yourself in a more. Where you run out of a man? Where you make Big Mama kind this and give you? Draws Davis them kind this to you, you know. And your ass said you're running out with it. This is what Andrew do and sink him. He said, remember, you know, crab talk already. Yeah? You can't push when none of them talk. The whole of them you bungle them up and us alive when I tell you cannot be true. None of them you have to reject everything. You're so stupid. Eh? You bungle up when you look at be a different version. Them, remember crab talk for them, you know. Remember crab talk already, you know, and said none. 100 deported, Jamaican deported. But I don't know US get so much Jamaican have them up the lock up. You see? And them are going to just integrate them back in a society. 100 per month, Jamaican, nothing. Then them come and say no, the third part and them agreement and what have you. They come and say the next day again. No, she know. I thought this is our CVM. Here again, when she hear about Trump plan in July, she approached them.
To the United States first heard the manifesto of the Trump presidency in July 2024, the now Minister of Efficiency, Innovation and Digital Transformation, AUDREY Marks, says she was made aware of.
So you know, say, it's a migration. That means that the deportee she talk about. You know. She, remember, you know, that means, I know, people, when she want up there, so the one them will get deported. Because she said she hear about the migration, the deportation. In the manifesto. So she approached them when them never in an office. You approach somebody, remember, you know, as a diplomat, you would approach somebody from the government. You can't approach somebody where, oh, this when I have not standing. Never a part of government now, do not, but she approached somebody else. And then she not tell Jamaica, this must have breach. At the same time, remember, US should have beat her, you know. And now I renew her thing, so she'd have to go away, you know. You understand? So she couldn't approach no Trump. This is a lie again. Yeah? So she couldn't hear about mass migration. The man no win. The election no run yet. This is a lie. Total lie. He might look the nomination to be the president nominee. In a July. See? Yes, Diana. Bless her. This, yeah, man. You understand? This a lie. This a total lie. Continue.
Factors that suggested a radical shift in America's migration policy, namely the mass deportation of undocumented persons.
Yeah, there. So, oh, you're going to make a radical shift. And you check them when the man never know. Or it will be a shift. Him have to come in first, ma'am. He never point say, I'm win. So me have to say a lie, you tell. Lie, you tell him. And you couldn't go to nobody there because none of them never in no office or nothing for you go and you and them cut short deal with you. You and them talk about this. This is how shall I am wicked, you know. You can't believe this. Hey, this serious, you know. I should have me a judge and she come in front of me. Yeah. You understand? She's dangerous. No much she's dangerous. You understand? This bad. Continue.
Development that could have a profound impact on Jamaica if not managed properly.
Development could have a profound impact on Jamaica if not managed properly. All that what them talk about shit. Eh? Continue.
The third country nationals, TCU MOU, was leaked before it was finalized.
People, there is not name leak. You hear Brown tell you what them ask him and what him do. If every other prime minister come, there is not name leak. There is not name leak. A matter of fact, she'll come back and say it no leak. Me have play it phone now. And say somebody release it. Wow. Say this, yes, it's a leak, and then no leak. She said, no, them said they inflate. You know? She said, I know about some inflate business. But leak. What leak? People, let me ask you something, because this is a cable from US. Right? When you say any paper, any documents, what them saying, and it's going to be leak. Them have to be factual with people. This is not something to hide. You can't say it leak and you do something and attack for the people them and them don't know. Say them approach you. Yeah? Not name leak. Continue.
It has not been operationalized, so there are no persons deported to Jamaica apart from Jamaicans. Moreover, importantly, the MOU stipulates that persons with criminal convictions will not be allowed in Jamaica.
Allah tell us where the MOU, where them sign. Remember, you can't follow nothing at all. Andrew only say, "I'm the lightest keep on earth." Hands up, hands up. Listen, I know history good. The man them did evil, but them not lie like AUDREY. Nobody don't lie like AUDREY. And them are in a second place. Nobody. See? History. We know about them wars and things. China do the most war. Back in the history over 2,000 years, them a war. I know people think so them just quiet and them think them a war. The amount of war them go on with. And them invent gunpowder too, you know. They say I take so much people at them. See? So China for over 2,000 years them in a be a war, be a conflict. Come here, somebody tell me one time about, you know, China they were in a war. I say, well, you know about China war. You know much people, you know much of them, you know much people, you know much thing them go on. Them a war for about 2,000 years. Don't tell me about nothing about history. Remember, we know we are jacket and tie, but we know history. Remember me this, you know. You see? Yes. So when she talk about you say bullshit. Garbage, where you say unique here. Garbage. Yeah.
Okay. As soon as the TCN MOU is finalized, as with all other bilateral agreements, there will be a full press briefing.
You know want a press briefing. We want to sworn the sign. Number one, oh, you can talk about press. So you remember the people them if you talk to you, remember people that come in the country, you know. You're a smaller state and Gaston gonna tell you directly what him do. Him tell the people them because people them are look out. Him now do not defend him now mash up them country. You can go talk, and by the way, she right now when she come out to talk that way, you know, she shouldn't come out, you know, because she's not the national security minister. She's not minister of defense. And when she talk about migrant, she's not Sniffy, Charles Jr. And she's not foreign affairs minister. She shouldn't even dare to talk to nobody. None talk. None talk. She shouldn't come out in a fair capacity and talk and tell the people when shout and when shout. This is bullshit. You understand? She don't have none of them office to me just talk. So when she talk about, she shouldn't even dare to talk. Matter of fact, crap couldn't travel, so Andrew sent her in a march. She put it up, you know. She put it up. She go there, go deal with the security and everything and tell them, because I know them I look country more. I remember in January, we see Jamaica on this, you know. Because I just show it last night. So I be a lie, she tell. She talk be a garbage. Continue.
And what is finalized will be shared, but we are not there yet.
The former ambassador to the United States makes it clear that the TCN proposal originated entirely from the Trump administration. After 6 months of negotiations, according to the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security and Peace, she says the MOU is still being finalized. However, she also says bringing criminals into Jamaica who are from the U.S. is...
No, she's not a national security minister. The Jamaica silent no attack. All this a bullshit. Eh? But she run out. A big mama them send her out, you know. Like she have credibility. She don't have none. She had the same one that talk about me and try to mash up them party, you know. Remember them write it when she said she had. And put me name we alone, so I try it. You know, I mash up your party. Me I hold them to account. Yeah, me I phone them to account. She same one right there. And put it out. Remember when she put it out, I asked about Kuya. AUDREY marks create. Yes. To hold them accountable. I know she they chat bullshit. Continue.
Not an option being considered by the Jamaican government.
Yeah. So there's not any mass migration to Jamaica of criminals.
I don't know who she talk to, you know. Yeah.
However, while the MOU has been signed, its full operationalization is not yet complete, so the full information on how it will work is still being worked out.
So all you sign something and you know work out something, that don't make no sense. Or you sign a MOU, Yeah, I know it's illegal. I assign something and it not work out. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, Carl, big up yourself, you know. Big up yourself. Eh? No, but this is another opportunity. Sister said, brother. She said, continue.
Constant calls for details of what has not been finalized is not making sense.
You don't make sense. The constant call for someone to finalize, ma'am. Andrew, not one Jamaica, you know. Remember, we have a family members in the place, you know. Both father and mother side, they have a relative, right? You can't make them sit on a mash up a place like this. Eh? As she don't make no sense, you know. You are called, if you come out, a matter of fact, if I'm gonna get approached with something like this, you bring it to the people, them and ask and tell them where you're supposed to, and them reason back with you. That's why we respect Sir Mandy, because him go around and him ask you. Even when him call it struggle, him got me shake him, man. The man come out and him ask you, am I doing if I lock down them school here? I'm going to keep do this. It's documented. It's documented. When you have a leader correspond with you, you know, yeah, and stand up with you, you know, say, well, that and that. But then people correspond with lie. So she has said this, man, what she has said, you know, I play her 3 times. Yeah, hear what she has said. And then I play her Lanjo one this way, I say, hear this.
Very clearly, with all the noise that is going on, what should be known is that it's non-negotiable that Jamaica would be taking criminals.
Remember, and I feel that, man. Come on for this, but non-negotiable. But you know, when negotiate. But hear this now. Hear what I said. That she said that this, you know. Hear what she said, yes or no. Remember, in 2024, she said she approached them because the manifesto makes she approach them. Which the man, when our government say you couldn't go cut no deal with him and tell him about no skilled workers. In 2024, the amount of teachers and doctors and nurses leave Jamaica is unbelievable. In 9 months, we have over nearly 2,500 teachers move. Yeah? Not a year, 9 months. 2,500. 2,400 enough stuff. You run it off to 2,500. Leave the system. It bleed. Police them leave. Like much of them resign and leave like 500 per month to backside. Doctor them leave the amount and nurse leave it unbelievable. And she talk about skilled workers, right? All right. Hear this now. Hear this.
Cabinet Minister Audrey Marks says government communication is not solely to be blamed for the controversy surrounding the third country national agreement with the United States. Ambassador Marks, who has vehemently denied proposing the controversial deal for Jamaica to receive up to 10,000 TCNs, argued that media reports have conflated the Memorandum of Understanding with a separate...
So Kemisha said, enough of them left in a 20. Enough of them left, we can't dry it up. We can dry them up and show them. See? And them do a survey the other day, 54%. The other day, so them have to leave in 3 years. You know? Them say they must leave Jamaica, and just 54%. That's more than half Jamaican. Half the population of Jamaica, 54. So them have to leave, them have to migrate. Eh? So 1.8 million people that thing. Say them have to leave Jamaica before 3 years up, you know. We don't know how by the hook or by the crook. It's there. If Jamaica did not go on with people that say these things, it's bad. I true enough for them to have the money and them to have the know-how, but if them get the money so and them can't leave, they're going to leave. It's bad. Continue.
Proposal she developed in March last year as...
She said no, a proposal she developed in March last year. March 2024, you know. In a July, she tells CVM. And yesterday she talked to Straight Edge. You know Straight Edge by Antiga, right? You know Straight Edge? All right. Me show the Straight Edge. Come like, want to see what I go on, you know. So let me show you Straight Edge. So she talked to Straight Edge by Antiga. Yeah. Me show the straight edge, because I can't find straight edge also. All right, so straight edge as straight as possible. On the arrow, straight like this. See that straight edge? When you know straight edge, it's a straight edge, look. You see it? Straight edge. They say Antiga straight edge something I say for all straight edge, right? So a straight edge she talked to yesterday, you see it straight, right? Yes. So she talked to straight edge for AUDREY yesterday. I'm about to send me this, right? This is what she said now, March 2025. Remember before, it was July. The one I played before. Yes, that's the day before yesterday. It was July. She approached Trump then. When the man is not even the candidate yet. Yeah, who she approached? Can you have to approach government people, But she approached them and tell them about skilled workers. You understand, ladies?
Jamaica's ambassador to Washington.
I said, Sister Jennifer, I said, I'm going to leave under the yetis. I said, go. Hear this.
That proposal sought to recruit skilled foreign workers under a structured migration program.
Yeah, recruit skill. Remember, I know sending the government. And in a 24, she approached Trump then. But 25 March, she approached Trump then. Two different arguments and two different on a TV and a radio station. One smart this. I'm out of flip all over the place. And you approach somebody to tell them about skilled workers. Jamaica could have paid for skilled workers to migration program. Or them all pick out skilled worker and tell them they are skilled worker when they migrate people. I not do that. I still say you can go fix and you're a skilled worker. All right, I'm pack one up and send you to go to Jamaica. You piece of shit, you. I still don't do that. Eh? It's bad, man. Continue, hear this.
Ambassador Marks, who was speaking on Radio Jamaica's hotline this morning, argued that while the silence may have fueled some confusion, high-level negotiations of this nature would not be made public before its completion.
Yeah. Isn't the problem that the government has so badly handled the situation after the report came out by the Gleaner, and in the absence of dark, then democracies die, people speculate, and all kinds of things get lost in the wash. Isn't that where your concern should be?
That's part of the concern, but the other part is that there are certain institutions that cannot fall to the level of others.
In a certain institution, I
grew up listening to RJ and watching TVJ News. You cannot proceed with a rumor. You have to get the...
What chat about rumor? But to be rumor when it's a cable where U.S. Embassy put it up. And it's true. Oh, you say a rumor. I lie, she telling her. The part where she tell her, sure, if you have agreement with people before them going to government, sure, just release the paper where you have agreement with them. Release it. Release it, ma'am. Because you're not supposed to have an agreement with nobody. Because they must sign something to you, If you go and they must sign up something, I don't know you're the government of Jamaica, man. In 2024. Yes? 2025, man. Two different dates, What you talking bull crap? Uncle Ruma, she must the water, and she's so stupid. Continue.
Facts. So I am saying there's enough blame to go around in how this matter has been handled in the country, and we need to take responsibility of what is happening.
Enough blame to go around. So she want to blame media and the government alone to get blame. You saw she fool. Well, I this a collect money and come up with garbage.
She also suggested that the furore was intended to damage her reputation. Ambassador Marks says appropriate action will be taken against the identified leak.
Against identified leak. It cannot be a leak. Deportee, and it's not a lie. Them say them sign it. So, what kind of action you can take? You love to about take action. We're going to straighten you out. You're a piece of shit. You can't take action against nobody. Yeah, go take action against USA. And you lie like Andrew on the street, You're dangerous. Continue.
Seem to know or identify the source from which the leaker has come. Do you have an idea as to where it has come from?
That is not for me to comment.
bongo thing a leak boy, a big mama. Like pipe. Big dirty thing, kid mama. Him a wear bong. They got the queen, them expose him, you know. Yeah. So him a wear cock. You know, like when them cock. Whiskey buckle. A cock. Big mama wear, you know. Man for wear cock. Yes. You know, man, cock. Remember, you have cock shoes, man. You have the shoes, like them below attacker. Big mama wear cocks. Yes. You understand? Yes. Andreas Davis, them have to wear cocks. Ball leak. Uncle leak a big mama, them Andreas Davis.
That will be dealt with by the appropriate ministry and persons.
Because I just wonder whether the orchestrating that you make reference to, whether it is actually coming from the individual and not so much the media house who has to go when you have a document saying to be a diplomatic note from the United States.
That is it. If you have a diplomatic note, all that will be leak if it's up there. Eh? You understand? Out of order. But hear this now. You know, Joyce Davis have to jump in it. Hear what she say yes or no. Remember, you know, she said, about something about inflate, right? Okay, two different things. Hear what she say yes or no.
On the matter of threats and intimidation.
You should lie.
And I know she said to come on.
Remember, people don't want to show Joyce Davis for me thing, you know. Come away a cock to, you know. But let me play this.
At 11 o'clock, but this was in the news, so it makes no sense holding on to it. The way Audrey Marks says.
I see what them right, PMP propaganda machine, the Jamaica cleaner. And some eyeglass that this way instead of ocean wide, I talk about this and say it's wrong. Ocean wide, that's where Audrey Marks say. And I talk about leak. So you see what them there, this is not radio, these are sea creatures from their beast. Not even submarine can go their beast that can implode. You know, well, I don't know them. Some ingraft sperm whale and blue whale and them thing, Big Mama. Andreas Davis, them, eh? Continue.
The way the TCN Worker Exchange Program was communicated
TCN Worker Exchange
in
program.
the media.
It is.
I think she means traditional and
the TCN Workers Exchange Program, you know. You talk about the third country. Yeah? TCN, national. Yeah. Third country nation. You must have the Worker Exchange Program, like the TCN. Worker Exchange Program. Yeah, man. Not get cancer, man. Not get cancer. No have no time for that. No uno. Andrew them. Them not have no time for that Taylor. That's a bullshit.
social. But I think she really means traditional first. And then, of course, social media ran with it, and nobody can control that.
Yeah, social media. So that's why I have to play the germs. I talk to we. Where's Daniel? Continue.
Tarina. She says the way the story was framed. And not only was she...
Yeah, I know. I said she get death threat. The police don't know about that. Every day she come with something else, you know. You get death threat, but the whole place to come out. I would have called you and threaten you, because no PMP now call you have your number for threaten you. And your friend them call you and threaten you, because nobody have your number. Them give you death threat. Because nobody know right now death threat. Nobody know see that, you know. So somebody talk to you, which I must your friend, and give you death threat. Your friend might get death threat to man. Who have our number? Can anybody call you? I see the number calling and that I report to police and get death threat for what? This is how she lie, you know. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this.
He cast as the villain of the piece.
Hear this.
But in plain terms, she was depicted as someone who actively wants to bring murderers and rapists and all kind of vermin into Jamaica.
But you're one of them. And you shouldn't let go back in the trench. Cayman trench.
She says people threatened her life. Kevin, play that first clip from the please.
It is.
At first, I believe that there was a genuine conflation of the two matters. But when the sequence of documents became clearer, it was evident that the public had been left with a deliberate, incomplete, and misleading picture. It was evident that there was an attempt to do some character assassination. And it is important to note that the person who leaked the information about MOU had access to the MOU itself and could have released the MOU that would have debunked some of these allegations.
So hold on. So if for the MOU, you said the leak MOU, them have access to the MOU. So if them have access to the MOU, so this you talk about the people where you're coming with. If for the MOU where them say them sign and them have access, America have access to it, of course. Them have no one to sign it, so them have it, them have the copy. What happened to her? Oh, we don't see the copy of the MOU afloat anywhere at all. They say it leak. Nowhere at all. Anything leak. Remember when we have to, don't you see, hey, don't Big Mama owe $1.5 billion in a tax. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? And then in the go ask oh, will I talk my paper? Me tax, go pay your tax. Nobody no come and blame Big Mama said boop and bought something leak. Eh? It's sure that him for pay him tax. Yeah. Yeah. When them not release it, or it leak and nobody no see it. Or something leak. And I know I'm not put me on panic yet. Eh? US, let go with them and let go and say them in a list with Jamaica. A matter of fact, if you look on the media, it tell you them in a list with Jamaica right now. It tell you. And it's sure the country will sign how much money them get. What's that about leak? Eh? It don't make no sense. But you don't see it now when them say leak. A Big Mama come up with it in a plate. Continue.
Also had other documents, including the proposal that I had made. None of those documents were released. When
other documents, she made proposal. When I release the document into the chat, all you need to do is come and release the document with timestamp, where the US stamp it and who you talk to. You don't need for chat no more. Release the two documents then. The MOU and the other one. Yes, I leak MOU. And you say, you do the MOU, you go up there. Think the same side the MOU, you want to see it. A matter of fact, you're not supposed to hide it. And when people not bother talk about them do, you know, them do one of them things and call you up and do a press briefing. Press back in our work on here. This is bull crap. Continue.
persons deliberately put out information that make a fellow Jamaican look, as they say, selling out. We had a problem to the point where I got death threats. How
the person put out that document said, fellow Jamaican are sell out. So she asked her who threatened her. So you have to run a Big Mama, she come now and come with 3 different things now. No, she get death threat. That far away from the truth I shall tell. Because nobody boy had have a number, una seek for a number. Our friend alone have a number and I pick them. Andrew them are colorable. So this was shall come is the next lie again. What think about that threat? Eh? Look what thing Andrew do. What think about that threat? Nobody wanna call you and threaten your mom. And I remember I'm your friend them have your number here. Can nobody not have your number? So I could nobody over PMP where say when I liberate them call you and threaten you. Somebody in a constituency. Them wanna do that because you give them 5 grand and I feed them. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, man, no better. But say me what? I can't press briefing, it's a press baggy. You understand? It's not working, brother. See? So, big nasty thing, I want some highlight. Jazz Davis. So, yeah.
As they say, selling out. We had a problem to the point where I got death threats. How is that even possible in today's world?
So,
hey, you come on, moving on your stinking that she more here. You're a piece of shit here. You do permit it. Everyone likes it, Jazz Davis, you know. So when there, I just show you want to play the part where she do. I don't know who tell him to speak when we don't want to hear nothing from Jazz Davis. Where we are born. Eh? Are we a cock school? I feel we a cock school. Eh? I'm not document on leak. I Jazz Davis and Big Mama. What I got that one? Yeah? Alright. So them said that. She no come to talk about that threat. No police don't get that. Nobody don't get that. And who that get that threat? Somebody look on her and tell us, I'm kid. She have security with her, you know. This how she lie, you know. This how she lie, you know. And there is no leak. But hear this now. This is a fair version. Here, Big Mama version now. Can remember Big Mama first run out with this, you know. Big Mama first. Yeah, Big Mama. Well, me don't want to play for my thing too, but you know, sometimes you have to go in the depth of the abyss and pluck out some creatures, and you know, because you want to hear the truth and the lies. You dissect it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Of course. Hear this now. Yeah, Big Mama, where Big Mama, then remember, you know, I him build the case, kid him talk about leak, you know. And remember him away bomb. Yes, continue.
A senior U.S. government official, some time ago, yes, either earlier this year or sometime last year.
So people, that alone when him does a while, you know, him does a build something and I itch share run with. The nastiness has started. Big dirty thinking, mama. Right? Big nasty thinking, mama start this. Yeah? Yeah. So as senior official, when you were some time ago, some last year or this year, this can't go to court. This cannot go to court. This is all Big Mama nasty and lie, Madras Davis. Instead of come out and say, no, this can't work. You must do this Prime Minister. Where do I try spin? And the Prime Minister, everybody come with more lies. Hear this, hear this.
That Jamaica was prepared to absorb 10,000 people from America. And that is not so. The whole thing has...
No. You don't think that it's a part of government. It's not a radio station, this. It said that is not so. Me don't know who to talk to. Yeah? We have to condemn Big Mama to the fullest in the people. Big Mama, them no, remember well, when Mona said patriotic because them are patriotic to where them live. And where them live out in a Cayman trade. Me and you can't go there, 26,000 feet. Google it and look on it. Where you can't go down there. If we go 30, we will get the bends. If it dive 30, 40 feet off the bend, you have to know you come up. Because you will get the bends and it will kill you. Yes? So Big Mama, where Big Mama live, we can't go and drive Davis them. So them not patriotic. Them are sellers of Jamaica. Yeah, the lies where Big Mama come up with first. And him come up with the lies them first, you know. We know. Dr. Crop them run out with them lie and think about Big Mama come up with this lie about leak and wow, Big Mama come up with it. Hear this. Remember AUDREY Marks, first matter about AUDREY Marks, you know. Hear this. Hear this.
Been conflated. What?
So the word conflated, it come with it. And then them repeat it.
Together from sources.
Yeah, the what? He get from sources. Remember?
Yes. Is that AUDREY Marks as part of the problem?
Let me stop. These are the same Big Mama with Granny Subaru. But tell you one man come up and same George Davis and say me a papa how much shot a men. Then it turn one man, then the man in a yellow hat, then him in a black hat. And one send up at the gear and so when the youth a fire shot. Remember me video that, me send a video at the same time and show it said impossible. You couldn't see carry gate a steel gate. It will catch you and kill you. And then put a Granny Subaru, very old piece of shit. Very old. It's a grandmother. In a car world, it's a great grandmother that. Real dirty, she says an old thing. And say one of them a drive it and know them frightened nothing because them did half a Dayton and Mark Woody. Big Mama orchestrate. And then they lock up Big Mama feet. You know? Big Mama come with Pantan and the lies said them own luxury apartment and she thief money and me say a bag of people run out. For me never put out the truth with the woman. Turn out it was like Andrew one is a collect money to NCB and who get money and all kind of things. And Andrew said it have to be an assailable before him talk and know nothing. But when you look when IC put out the report, Andrew collecting money before one. Andrew just a liar. Andrew a liar. They might collect money from them before it in the IC reporting. But he never know nothing with them. Eh? You understand? So that me tell you say you can't trust Andrew neither. Come continue. So Big Mama build the case and then run with it. Yeah.
Facing us in terms of labor shortage.
Labor shortage.
Suggested to this U.S. government official.
He might tell that mean Andrew Marks and tell him this. This is a lie. This is where him come up with, you know. And it don't make no sense. Here where I say, so just listen good. Listen here. And not no workshop. Let me tell you this. If no care which government, with nurses, doctors, or who them are signed with, them not sign not with you for 6 months. It wouldn't make no sense. Monetary otherwise, that don't make no sense. And no nurse, we don't want to leave one of the state. I remember you have to go get little training back and things for us going to them system. And then go in a first world system and come back and go a KPH with big and nasty and get less pay. And no government in a democratic system can take you as an individual who have contract or get employment by them and send you going to the state to work. And you come back every 6 months and say, no, this is not farm working. Yeah? But some people applies. Them still have to apply for the farm work. So it don't make no sense. What Big Mama attack, it don't make no sense whatsoever. Say, this is bullshit. Continue.
That listen, we have a serious labor market problem.
Yeah, this.
A lot of our people want to go to the U.S. Yes? Which is a fact. A lot of Jamaicans want to migrate.
So we have over 800,000 people who now work none at all. And we have an next so much 100,000 who are hustle. We see them in the street, them are hustle. And them create them money employment. And to create employment, give them. Ongo thing there. Different from your patch of road, you get something and get nothing at all at the phone place. And the hotel, there is nothing else. Nothing. And that is not even a work. See? That they can't pay you, do nothing at all. That's not even a work. University kids. I leave and get that. See? It's not good. You're on Durval. Yes, man. It's not good. I have to speak truth to power. You understand? It's not good. Let me continue so. Gary, me see you, you know. Me see you, brother. Me see you. Me see you. Hold on there, Gary. Hold on there. Let me continue so.
Let us work out.
Let us work out.
A voluntary program, but organized, where.
So hold on. So Andrew Marks could have talked to somebody from Trump in 2024 like this. When them Trump on a president. Trump not elected yet or nothing at all. The thing never even run yet. But him said this is where Andrew Marks tell the official. Nobody around Trump was an official in July 2024. So this is a lie again. Then Andrew Marks at 24 first, then 25. And him, I said this Andrew Marks saying, let us work out. I now listen to Andrew Marks. Yeah? Andrew Marks said nothing for to talk to nobody. Who she could have talked about. And by the way, you have 50 states, not 52, 50. 48 lower state, Alaska and Hawaii, there are 2 states up, they make 50. It have territories, other territories, 50 and 52. Yes, 50 states. You see? The state them run by governors and you know it have different routes. So you couldn't go talk to them and say make a work out and they go do. You have to take the teacher them for 6 months. No teacher work for 1 year straight. In our system. Let them go do some private thing. None. Because school, you know, so it have it breaks them, right? Here a Big Mama come with the next liar. Hear this.
The nurses, the teachers who want to go, but they don't really want to live in America. What they want is the dollars.
Yeah, they know. The nurse and the teacher, them don't want to live. Who might tell that? If them get contract now, them leave. And them don't want to live. What is them want is the dollars. Andrew Marks don't know that. Andrew Marks will talk to them. So this is a lie him telling you. Lie him telling you. So he might say Andrew Marks will talk about the nurses and the doctors from Jamaica. So the US, after the man had DePaul, all kind of people, you know, she got to talk to them now to take them. And then give them back to Jamaica every 6 months. Well, Big Mama come up with them, make no sense here this.
Income. So, let us work out a program where those nurses, teachers, whatever professional you have have them in America for 6 months,
It is.
and they come back to Jamaica after 6 months. So we don't lose them.
Him said that AUDREY said. So you see, remember him a part of the cabinet. Him a part of them break front. You know anything where I break back. You know, say him a part of the break back. And a cabinet, Andrew, when I break back. Remember you have Big Mama them in it, you know, so you can't say nothing about no front here. So Big Mama them a part of Andrew break back. Right? Yes. You see, remember, hey, megawatt. Remember say when they touch Big Mama them queen, one of them there, you know, so them a part of the break back. Yes. Yes. So when you call it cabinet, it's not cabinet, it's on a wall over. It's bigger than a wall over, but it's a break back. Big Mama in there. Yes. See? So I'm saying now, them America, if she go cut deal, for take the nurses and the teachers for 6 months. By the time them train them put in them system, then the 6 months and a half and them send them back. This don't make no sense. By the way, when nurses are signed at 3 to 5 years or something, them not sign. Nobody not sign a contract for no 6 months. Because them have a signed contract. Yeah? Where's some around, bro? For some stay, man. Where's the son, yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, so, man. You have to play rough, man. Yeah? But every truly, a garbage matter. This is garbage. See? So, him say no, AUDREY Mark tell them, say, all right, why you don't have with teacher because we don't want to lose them. Number one, America only never thought because Trump in a deporting mood. So Trump will not tell you maybe take them. And take, by the way, millions of tons of crap right in a field because the man send me the farmer them. Him send me the worker them. Me have Trump say it bad because not even hotel worker. The man send me. The people them have no house bill, them send me them people. Send them away. Where my talk about bullshit, never go show somewhere, him send them where people have built house along in Florida. Hey, no force to turn over. Remember me show them before, you know. Where my talk it no make no sense. So AUDREY couldn't say that to him. But this is Antiga administration, lied administration, everything them coming, nothing can stick, you know. Because remember, none of them can be truthful. None. Not even one. But I'm going to show you the different version. You know, like you do a music and you do couple version well with it all over the place. And this happen. This happen. Continue.
As we are now. You don't lose them.
Yeah, there.
Yeah? You can get them for 6 months, we get them for 6 months.
Nobody no make deal like that. None. And by the way, Jamaica government not control the nurses and the teachers and them thing. Them sign them individual contract. So Jamaica government could come and look on a nurse and say, listen, now I'm going to go on up there so for 6 months and then when come back to we. And no hospital would ever sign no nurse, 6 months in the United States or nowhere else. Nowhere. So when Big Mama said it's just a bullshit matter. Remember, them are deep, whether skilled worker and everything, them are deep the one of them. So when you have to Big Mama about our workers to go there, and AUDREY Marks tell him this. You understand? Where's the Florence? You have to work in peace. We're going to say we have to continue beat him, you know. So you have to continue do the little rolling. Yeah, Florence have to continue the little rolling. Sometimes you drop off of your chair. But we have to style Big Mama, you know. Yeah. See? Yeah, yes, man. It may be, when I talk this, maybe him bung the pull. Yeah. And it get him drunk, like, him a pump and it get him drunk. But something wrong with Big Mama right here. Something wrong with him. You understand? Something, Gary, I soon knock you back. Me see you, man, me see you. But let me just snap, let me not cut a one and then me chat to you, Gary. Continue.
That is what was proposed. This had no...
That is what proposed. That means that them tell him to come up with something, you know. And at this one, Big Mama come up, but Big Mama, at 3 different things that AUDREY come and she flap, you know. Yeah. Yeah. She She counter back everything where you say that this don't make no sense neither. But you after you saw a garbage. See? I'm not play Andrew on the street, you know. Yes, I tell you. No, but the spin doctor, not a sperm whale. You can't put no doctor there. Teddy, man. Come on, Teddy. Rewrite that, Teddy, man. Teddy, rewrite the thing, man. If you write a spin ingraft sperm whale, Big Mama. Remember a blue whale and sperm whale in a one, you know? Yes. So it's a spin sperm whale. Well, too much what? Too much S? Spin sperm whale. Not a spin doctor, but a spin sperm whale. Sonia. No, man, you have to beat Big Mama. This can't be true. Yeah.
Nothing to do with the criminals,
Yeah,
the rapists, the molesters.
No, for it come out and ask Andrew, why you go do this? See your Gaston come out and come talk. Him tell us, say, no, them a shoot this power. We not wait. Make a plane back. So you hear the one and now come out for Andrew rescue. Can't them dep on the peer list, you know.
Who Trump has declared he wants out.
Yeah, there.
And that, I gather, is what Marx suggested.
Yeah, this?
A workforce exchange program.
Ma'am, listen, ma'am. That is not a work exchange program. And no nurse. Remember, Andrew, the government of Jamaica not control no nurse and no teacher like that. Can't send you for no work exchange program. And that exchange, them that send and then you are send. You can't send, like when you send farm worker go up for 6 months and then them come home back. It's not a work exchange program. Them go up on farm work. Who them exchange? That is not a work exchange program. See? And like America send some people and then you send some people. That's not a work exchange program. So even though you're talking, ma'am, it's wrong. When I say ma'am, as soon as I say, you know, I give Big Mama in title. See? So Big Mama wrong. Continue.
Program. And somehow in the reporting in the Jamaican press, primarily from the pages of the Gleaner.
So the Gleaner I'm attacking, you know. This nastiness attack the Gleaner. Remember, you know, if you get a license for run SeaWorld, even you talk to squid and, you know, octopus and sea ass and if you report the thing right, you might attack some creature from the abyss, but if you get a license, you're from Broadcasting Commission, for broadcast to SeaWorld, if you broadcast the right thing, but you know, where they go, you try back, where you can't even back with. Remember, you know, for anything in back, you know, same day they have to back it, you know, yes, the back. Yes. All right, continue.
That was not clearly understood.
It is.
And it has been conflated.
So him come with conflated, and then him come with, you know, come with leak. I remember him way bong, so him know about leak. So him come pushing the leak because you want people to talk about the leak. Go to who make them leak. Go to Queens. Don't come on here. Continue.
Into this issue of the third country nationals.
You hear this?
Because AUDREY Marks would be an absolutely mad woman to have ever suggested, think about it, that we are going to take 10,000 other criminals Trump wants out. Think about
what? Think about you. Move and come off and me think to your piece of shit, yo. Now I'm gonna play people. No watch your earthburst, but coming like the sun, sometimes you get an earthburst. Because I don't like them. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. No man, them know it well. I saw them do with Big Mama, you know, all the while. Yeah, man. Well, the truth made a flesh. You know, Big Mama, so Big Mama turn, you know. But hear this now. So Big Mama said that, right? Make we hear where Dora, you know Dora, right? Dora Dixon. You know Dora Dixon? Let me show you Dora Dixon. Dora Dixon are the information man. Let me show you what kind of man minister. Dora Dixon. These are Dora Dixon people. Is the new minister of misinformation and disinformation. Dora Dixon, yeah? Yes. Yes. AKA Tumble. All right. So Dora Dixon. That's a Dora Dixon. I go Dora Dixon. Maped. See a maped, yes. See a maped. But where I said, but true, they know, yes. Okay. So you know Tumble, AKA maped. Dora Dixon. All right. So here with Dora Dixon, I say, yes, so she do know. Once, buddy, you know. But you much time it changed. Hear this.
Government is continuing to push back against concerns. Government is continuing to push back against concerns over Jamaica's agreement with the United States to temporarily receive third country nationals, TCNs, who will be transited through Jamaica to their home countries. Speaking in a Jamaica Information Service ministerial update, Information Minister Dr. Dana Morse-Dixon said the arrangement is limited in scope and includes strict safeguards.
Program. Anyone who looks it up, you'll see that it is in place in many countries and it is a U.S. initiative. So the U.S. would have come to us on that third country nationals program. Now, there's a conflation of that with a discussion that would have happened with Minister Marks. TCN is completely different from any kind of skilled workers program. And what would have been looked at is how can we maybe get some more skilled workers and at the same time.
So all the government, you are saying, oh, they might look at how to get skilled workers. But she approached Donald Trump administration when there was none. He might look forget to turn the candidate for the presidency in July 2024. But she said, and then she come back now with a different thing. And she's conflated. It is.
There were discussions around how can we get more of or farm workers.
Meanwhile,
more of fucking workers, she said. Foreign workers or farm workers. Let me hear this.
Or farm workers.
Meanwhile, political analyst and public policy commentator Dr. Nadine Spence says Jamaicans deserve greater transparency.
So should I discuss how them can get more our farm workers? And that's she said. So everybody come with a different thing. Farm workers, she really said. I want to say farm workers are the skilled workers, them. The farm workers, okay. Skilled farm workers, okay. All them can get more our farm workers. So she got into something different now. Go on the skilled workers that all them can get more. When Trump has sent with farm workers in a job. When millions of tons of things in a field. Where the man them have a work right next to them come from. Eh? Okay. Okay, continue.
Regarding the government's agreement with the United States to accept the TCNs. Speaking Thursday on CVM's lead story, she argued that Parliament and the public should be fully informed about the details of the arrangement and any benefits Jamaica may receive.
It is through the Parliament and the obligation that parliamentarians have to the people that sent the parliamentarians there. And I know you're going to bring up the whole business of executive power, and this is precisely why it is important that the conversation is had in Parliament. It can't be that this just happens and we don't know what is it, what is the exchange, what is the quid pro quo. It is.
So Nadine, at the first, me hear you talk with sense. Can you not talk with sense? You pick up for Andrew Honest. And when me hear you talk with sense, me say, you know, kudos to you. Can you not talk with sense? No? And my brethren niece, she move from one part down to the other part, you know. Yes. But, you know, Nadine, first me you talk with sense. See? So, them all bring farm workers. So, Big Mama first come up and talk about inflate and all kind of things and one bag of food garbage. Make we hear what Andrew has about it. Make we hear what Andrew himself has about this. Make we play this.
After it have signed.
No.
After.
No, you nastiness. Andrew Honest, who want you? Andrew Honest. Make we hear what Andrew has said.
Well, come to us. Assist us with our training. You could take them for half of the year and they can come back. Or you could take them for a year and they come back. It is a...
So Andrew come with the big mama thing, you know. But the teachers. But hear this now. He might tell us, you know, you were Andrew do one flap. She said, we're not ready yet. You know, them worker, we need we short a skilled worker, but Jamaica not ready yet. So how she done make fear yes, forget skilled worker from a man whenever in a power in a 2024. Or you talk to him cabinet, or talk to Ush, one of the officials. Forget people from Trump. When Trump, he wasn't even the candidate yet. Them just are voting, them just are nominating for the candidacy if you run. Eh? This bad. You have Angelo say, you can take what people them feed in our ear and give them back. Let me tell you again, Andrew, you don't have the powers there. If you turn to no nurse and no teacher and say, well, US want to, you know, so we're going to make them take it for half year. Remember, them have to sign them own contract and do them one thing. So you don't have the powers there. Yeah, you don't have the powers there, brother. If you know that. That's why them leave. I want to couldn't stop them from leave. Them not bound down. You understand? Hear this.
Structured arrangement. Right now, we are pursuing structured arrangements with.
Almost a structured arrangement. When US have moved millions of everybody, rapists, this, that, and everything mixed up, and Olga taking them from South Africa, the Afrikaners, them, the white one, them, we're rich. We say them are migrant, them are, yes, he make them in a danger. Refugees. Continue.
Ghana and Nigeria and India. And I believe the Philippines for nurses.
So, hold on. So, here you flap yourself. So, if you have a mechanical arrangement for Ghana and India and Philippines for nurses, so, you don't want to give US your nurse them. And you're short over 2,000 nurses. Well, you're saying make no sense again, brother. You short over 2,000 nurses. The guy that come out and say 1,900 more than that. Because he said home the 400. So I'm short over 2,000 nurses with ease. And you say I make arrangements. But yesterday I make arrangement with you. Said she don't make arrangement to take care of nurse and teacher. Where you short of? Where when I have, you know, say one nurse so much patient people. Where must I say make sense? But me tell you, so when them come with them spin them fool your fat. He must say one thing. Crab say around 3 different things. 4. Around 5 different things me have with crab. Big mama, really say around how much 3 different things or 4 different things we have big mama with now, you know. AUDREY marks run out with 3 different things already, you know. Every time them talk, them put them mouth. Well, except big mama put him fin in him gill. Big mama put him fin in Andreas Davis. Put them fin in them gill. Andrew them put them foot, remember, you know. Andrew foot huge too, you know. Like size 14. And him put him foot in her mouth too. Big mama them put them fin in them gill. Wouldn't I realize? Alright. In fluke. He put him fluke. You know the water hole there. You know the water hole, yes. Big mama. Where they call her hole there, where they call her, yes. So I put him fluke in him hole. Yeah, when they come up and spray the water, the blue, yes. Where they again the hole there? Yes. Continue.
We have had a structured migration program with Cuba, where we have had the Cuban doctors for many years.
It's not a migration program, that brother. Well, that is bullshit. That is not a migration program. That is not a migration program. Then migrate to Jamaica. The farmer program is a farmer program, not a migration. Migration, what migration mean? Look at migration. Look here. Migration. Hey, I'll be a fuck with them, tell the people them, you know. Migration. Let me show you something, Andrew. Migration meaning. Let me just put up the meaning. It's a permanent, temporary, seasonal movement of individual population from the region. So the Cuban is a permanent thing. They might have a temporary, but when you migrate, like when you come and migrate, you might have visit I go do a temporary work, but that not make you migrate. Yeah? So when you migrate, the migration program, if not one man that do this for 50 years with the Cuban. Yeah? Them do a contract, them work overseas and go back at the yard. Yeah? But migration program. The migration program, what am I talking about now is bullshit. The man, them want to put third people there and mash up people. Continue.
All right. So tell me, Mr. Prime Minister.
So we are looking to expand that structured migration.
Yeah.
So Jamaicans can go, foreigners can come. But we are not at that point yet.
Okay.
Yes.
But given the recent history of memoranda of understanding with the United States, why did your administration allow this thing to be made known to the public via a leak in a newspaper?
Well, Cliff, examine your own statement. Why would we leak? In other words,
let me put it the other way then.
You ever talk about leak now? You ever talk about leak? I've met her say a big mama come with leak and them run and them put say them get life. You remember with the leak? Big mama we have a bong. The Golden Queen they mention it. Them leak it. And say big mama leak. Yes? So them come up with leak. Continue.
Why didn't you come to the Jamaican people and tell the Jamaican people early in the day that this is what we are considering?
So let's just be clear on this. And I'm very happy you asked the question, because there is a notion that Jamaicans believe that all negotiations happen in public.
No.
And that is not the case.
What am I talking about? Let me tell you, people, you know, so I got sick. When you have a thing like this, where the people might come live amongst the people in the country, this is not something where you hide and come up and sign. You don't do it. You reject it. You go to the people them same time if them put it to you. This is not one of them. This is not about MOU where you just go sign. And then when you sign it, it's like you don't go through it and then you brief the people them. That's not good for no country. Remember, you know, US, I'm going to tell you this, I'm 100% sure, I tell you. There is no way ICE, there is no way a criminal from my next country I tell ICE, say, you know, so I kill 10 man. I'm a rape much time, I'm a pedophile. Where am I going to do that for? I will smuggle drugs, cocaine going in the US much time. I'm going to send himself a prison over there. I'm going to act as an angel. I'm not going to tell you, what am I going to tell you if you don't know? It make a what? It make any sense? Or am I going to tell you if you don't know? Eh? That makes sense? They want to tell you that. So there is no way, and them not talk to ICE like this, because ICE don't always just want name and things to go deep them. So when you talk about criminal and things, you can't control criminal and pedophile from coming to the place. There is no way. ICE can screen somebody and go into their mind and take out how much damage them done. Impossible. No doctor, none of them. Can't do that. And them not going to tell for themselves. Because them want to save themselves a simple thing that. Yeah? Simple thing. I want to know better than this. This is bullshit. Yeah. You see me I talk about? Where I talk about why would this is bullshit. Continue.
Especially with bilateral negotiations.
Yes.
They take place as two independent diplomatic relations.
Bilateral, brother. Things like this to carry people and I'm them, I'm gonna let them go. Hey, me don't know which district I was town them ali, but I must know your house. Him doesn't talk pay foolishness. Him don't realize people not in at this. Remember, come say nobody now come down and go 100. Not my word, I'm playing back. I'm continue to play this, I'm playing back. So when I hear play a different version, right? I want government with so much different version. I garbage. I want to listen when I say about the skilled workers. I say when I reach there yet. So, she that thing about carry skilled workers and not share the government. She not head for government. She was a diplomat. Yeah? Hear this.
Independent countries pursuing diplomatic relations. And they discuss back and forth, emails, diplomatic notes, until you come to the final document. And once the final document is done and signed, usually within the document,
well, America want to sit down with you and I email back and forth and I discuss. Because you know what? America, the people come to Jamaica, all go think different only difference is they are not Jamaicans. So America have that thing that when them dip Jamaica and come to Jamaica. Them have the process of, I am tell me, I fuck you, tell me. Think about it. America not stop dip Jamaican when them do, and them dip them come to Jamaica. Them get people extradited to them like those. So them have the system already in place. When I talk about bullshit, let me just tell them this straight. When I talk about garbage. Them get people extradited from Jamaica when they want for crime. Cocaine, crime, and all kind of things, right? And them dip a lot of Jamaican regular. So that means the system already in place. Actually, the people them come out. When I talk about the way I finalize this bullshit, those are bullshit. Jamaica is not a virgin country, never get a deportee yet. When I talk, make no sense. Think about it, no people. Remember, we are critical thinker. I mean, they're 50 years old of them now. Them and have the brain cell. Them brain cell young. Yeah? In brain cell no good. See? Them have a system already in place where them deport people. Them deport people to Jamaica. Ongo thing who them are with the same system, they are not Jamaican. They process them same way through the system. So they like them a build a system. Actually, people come out and talk about it. Yeah, my governor said we're not there yet and we are email. This is bullshit. Because them dip people to Jamaica to decades. People are get dip. Up to Marcus Garvey get dip come to Jamaica. But then the day before them even use visa and all kind of things. Marcus Garvey. Enough more people. Yeah? Marcus Garvey get dip 1927. Yeah? When them quash some of the sentence and send me and dip him. See? And them leave 1935. Can I remember him go turn a counselor. Yeah? And then him leave Jamaica again 1935. And him dead 1940 in London. Me tell you something over history, them can't. Me say, them dip people. Them have that long time how them dip people and do. Enough people get dip. We don't see that. We don't see the head show Vivian Blake, they get dip after him doing time. Them dip a lot of people after they do time. So them have the system in place. So when I take Jamaican feed that, who listen to Antiga? Who not well, but Antiga can't trick people. When them go behind and take some money and cut some deal and try to save themselves. Yeah? All them are telling now bullshit. Then when we talk about the hospital club come out and say no, them are let them go. In our which parish? In our constituency? In our which parish I leave these people? I don't know. Can nobody know want them? Nobody need them. So I don't know how you have to put them. I don't know you have to put them on Beverly Hills up to the house them where you have built. Again, I don't know if the people them I want them up there. Continue.
Is the process by which it is made public. Some documents, the parties agree that this is protected under their Secrecy Act, so it can't be.
It never protected under no Secrecy Act, none of that. Because I just show a document how much. Can't remember, you know, the biggest thing how much you have the, how much money you pay and everything. And I showed it last night. Look for my Titans last night and see. I showed the document, so we see. So there's no Secrecy Act to protect this. Fear run through. Every one of them right now, the one them are torture people in Central America. We see what them are do. We see what people them get 250 already. Over 250. And some torture been going around there. El Salvador. We see it, we have it. We have the document. See? The Democratic Committee, them worry. The Foreign Committee worry how them are going and ask them questions about it. Make sure they were that last night. When I talk about secret, there is no secret with this. This is not a secret. The man has circumvent the court in the state by sending them to third party, to third country. When I talk about bullshit, continue.
Release. Others, they say, with the advice or the consent, this is released. The TCN, obviously, we would have had to come to the public and say, this is what we're doing.
You can't say obviously. I play about Gaston Brown and make us hear what the man say. You understand? Continue.
Unfortunately, it was, as you said, leaked and conflated with.
You know what I'm saying? As Big Mama say leak. And Big Mama alone are we about. Big Mama alone leak. Andreas Davis and Fisher Des and Water and Queenie them, Patrick Bailey, them leak. Most leak. Yeah. Because sometimes, you know, I'm going to say something. I'm going to play this and I'm going to say something. Remember, I never forgot what I say, but I play this and I say something to you.
A program that is just the government thinking way in advance so that when a crisis reaches us, right, we know what we're going to do. Now, just to be clear, I have been speaking about this for months, for years, and at every time I've spoken about the need to bring labor into the country.
Yeah, Andrew now, and I'm not tell you it's not ready yet. But yes, still them a cut deal for bring labor. I want that big mama say now, Audrey says she send the teacher them and the doctor them up and then for 6 months and 6 months. And that she signed. Hear him now. Listen about this now. Him to a monkey winch man them, the one of them will be a liar. Hear this.
I have always said, we are not at the stage where we will import labor and
that alone kill what Audrey say, you know. You hear what I'm saying? For years, no matter, we are not at the stage where we import labor. So how Audrey for talk about import labor? Eh? Because we short on labor, she had the government. She was a diplomat at the time. She could have imported the labor. You see it? You understand? You hear what I'm saying? Remember, play it back. Him say we are not at the stage for import labor. Argument done. Him fling them under the bus same way, you know. Play it again. Listen.
we know what we're going to do. Now, just to be clear, I have been speaking about this for months, for years. And at every time I've spoken about the need to bring labor into the country, I have always said, we are not at the stage where we will import labor. And before we think about importing any labor, we must get the Jamaicans, the 50,000 who are unemployed, those who are unemployed, and the 300,000 that have not put themselves in the labor force, we must bring them in. I have been on record with that.
There's an argument.
Oh, so all you are saying, Audrey Marks now, take it up on her head. I said she want to bring in labor. No, Big Mama said she want to export the doctor and the nurses for 6 months. But him, Andrew, I tell you, Audrey Marks under the Prime Minister, she never in enough politics as yet. Yeah? But she cut deal for bringing in skilled laborers. But the government, I said, the head of the government, I said, we're not at the point for bringing in no skilled labor. And before anything like that, we'd have got train up the I not 350. We must say out of the labor force. You hear? When I tell say 50, I tell you with more than 800,000 out of the labor force. We must talk about bullshit. More than nearly a million people right now not working. When I talk that, so when I talk about we cut down on labor and this and we unemployed, that is bullshit. Over 850,000 people never have a job. And you have how much 100,000 hustle. Yeah? So the one of the figure when them give them inflate that and push it out is bullshit. He just come tell you unemployment, him cut it at 350,000. So all you say unemployment at 3%. Eh? 3%. It don't make no sense. But at 350,000, me are telling it over 1 million. Right now, 2 years square in October. It was 800,000. The one where matter about 50,000 was bullshit. Me tell you now. Him put it at 350,000, but him say him now go import no labor. Him couldn't do that, him not do this. But Audrey Marks, so I can and she like give the work, and she the government. And then Big Mama said no, she said she can send out. The one of these are lie. You see? Andrew just comes say I think monkey winch and everything with them say. So Big Mama say one thing, Big Mama say a next thing. Audrey Marks come and say 3 different things. Antiga, after they say before them even could have remember play it again. Him say remember that him a train up 1 hour. So them couldn't bring in no labor force. Play it back.
Protected under their Secrecy Act, so it can't be released. Others, they say, with the advice or the consent, this is released. The TCN, obviously, we would have had to come to the public and say, this is what we're doing. Unfortunately, it was, as you said, leaked and conflated with a program that is just...
Who attack the word leak? Because Big Mama come with it and then them run with it. Big Mama say, Big Mama put them in a more danger more than anything else.
The government thinking way in advance so that when a crisis reaches us, right, we know what we're going to do. Now, just to be clear, I have been speaking about this for months, for years. And at every time I've spoken about the need to bring labor into the country, I have always said, we are not at the stage where we will import labor. And before we think about importing any labor, we must get the Jamaicans, the 50,000 who are unemployed, those who are unemployed, and the 300,000 that have not put themselves in the labor force, we must bring them in.
Yes, sir, people. He might tell us 400,000 people, 50,000 unemployed, but 350,000 when I put themselves in the labor force. The people might look work and can't get work. So what him do know, him said the unemployment at 3%. I like this are more than 1 million people. I like him telling you. Tell me I tell him this. I like him tell. Him say, a matter of fact, them call it underemployed because you never put yourself to a labor force, but there is no work. So 50,000 him say unemployed because them look work and them never get no work, but the other is not look work. So him say you're underemployed, you know want no work. So the labor force is if the place full employed. But yes, they must say him to train them up and put them in a labor, put them in a work. But yes, so him say before him tell them for years, yeah, say him wanna bring in no labor. But yes, still, AUDREY said this.
Mark speaking with Hotline host.
AUDREY said this.
Cabinet Minister AUDREY Marks says government communication is not solely to be blamed for the controversy surrounding the third country national agreement with the United States. Ambassador Marks, who has vehemently denied proposing the controversial deal for Jamaica to receive up to 10,000 TCNs, argued that media reports have conflated the Memorandum of Understanding with a separate proposal she developed in March last year as Jamaica's ambassador to Washington. That proposal sought to recruit skilled foreign workers under a structured migration program. Ambassador Marks, who was speaking on Radio Jamaica's hotline this morning, argued that while the silence may have fueled some confusion, high-level negotiations of this nature would not be made public before its completion.
Isn't the problem that the government has so badly handled the situation after the report came out by the Gleaner, and in the absence of dark, then democracies die, people speculate, and all kinds of things get lost in the wash. Isn't that where your concern should be?
That's part of the concern, but the other part is that there are certain institutions that cannot fall to the level of others. I grew up listening to RJ and watching TVJ News. You cannot proceed with a rumor. You have to get the facts. So I am saying there's enough blame to go around in how this matter has been handled in the country, and we need to take responsibility of what is happening.
She also suggested that the furor is intended to damage her reputation. Ambassador Marks says appropriate action will be taken against the identified leak.
Seem to know or identify the source from which the leaker has come. Do you have an idea as to where it has come from?
That is not for me to comment on. That will be dealt with by the appropriate ministry and person.
Because
so she come up with a leak. But yeah, what she say so. Yeah, a big mama.
That is not in the MOU.
Crystal Williams reporting for.
Let me draw about this. So she tell you, oh, and 2024. Remember, you know, only say tell her say man, you can't take in the work at the name do it. Him say never do that. Never. But she somehow go make deal. When Trump never in a government, he might look the nominee for run. Yeah, the president nominee. Yeah? And she go talk to them. Yeah? As government, as diplomat. She go talk to them for import skill labor. But Andrew say money import no skill labor. Yeah,
connect the dots and clarify the outset. The recent media reports conflating a request from the USA government to facilitate the transit of third country nationals from the USA to their country of origin with a proposal I had made to get skilled workers to Jamaica. My proposal was a structured migration program for Jamaica's economic development.
When the then ambassador to the United States first heard the manifesto of the Trump presidency in July 2024, the now Minister of Efficiency, Innovation and Digital Transformation, AUDREY Marks, says she was made aware of factors that suggested a radical shift in America's migration policy, namely the mass deportation of undocumented persons, a development that could have a profound impact on Jamaica if not managed properly.
The third country nationals, TCU MOU, was leaked before it was finalized.
Hear this. Hear this. This leak, them for run the government with it, you know. Because this is not something I hide. This is something them the people come to Jamaica, every Jamaican get deep all the time. All the time. Yeah? We gone back 99 years ago when Marcus Garvey get deep. 99, next year make 100. 1927. Enough more people get deep after that. So let me hear this.
Has not been operationalized, so there are no persons deported to Jamaica apart from Jamaicans. Moreover, importantly, the MOU stipulates that persons with criminal convictions will not be allowed in Jamaica.
Garbage. Continue.
As soon as the TCN MOU is finalized, as with all other bilateral agreements, there will be a full press briefing and what is finalized will be shared, but we are not there yet.
The former ambassador
something and push it through and share to the people. And this is the people them. And the wickedest is that.
Ambassador to the United States makes it clear that the TCN proposal originated entirely from the Trump administration. After 6 months of negotiations, according to the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security and Peace, she says the MOU is still being finalized. However,
so you hear this? So at 2024, up here, so 2024, she approached them for deal with the Citizen Academy in Jamaica. 2024, deal with the workers, them, I look workers. But Andrew one is the who she talked to. Because I couldn't the Jamaican government. Because the government, Andrew himself I said, them tell them long time, so the money import now. The money taking no workers. Yeah, no skilled workers because them have got train up how much thousand. Does say it, right? But she come with something, Big Mama come with something that say, no, them have to take our nurse and teacher for 6 months. And that Adjumark say, that one that come and say farm worker, the one of them is a bunch of liars. Let me play back what Gaston Brown say so. This is Gaston Brown, real Prime Minister, Andrew garbage, conflate and leaking bullshit that coming from Big Mama. I remember, you know, Big Mama pushed that, you know. Big Mama pushing that, brother. Right? Let me go to Antiga, Bermuda, Gaston Brown. Go back to Gaston Brown also. Yeah? This is bullshit. Here read Prime Minister, your people. Yeah.
Encouraged by the great United States. In fact, the very issue about third country nationals. We're not cooperating on our own volition. We have been coerced to take these deportees. Encouraged by the great United States.
Okay.
And if we don't cooperate, they punish us. Many of us are resisting to make sure that they do not send us any criminal elements. And as I have said to them, as the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, I cannot willingly cooperate with any other power, any country, to destroy our beautiful Twin Island state.
Yeah, what the man said, this is a real Prime Minister. I'm not cooperating no country for destroy in beautiful state, in country. Him not do it. Yeah, him tell them point blank. All right, continue.
And we have insisted that we will not accept any criminal elements, and that at the same time, we want to limit the amount of individuals who they send to this country. Again, we want to be cooperative, so we are not being uncooperative here. But this idea that they could send us 120 individuals, you've said to them, that is totally unacceptable.
That is total. Hear me tell you how much them say and what them say. Hear what them say per year. Hear this. And that them want set per 9 place, him say not do it. You know what I'm saying?
And we have sent them a counter proposal. We said that we'll accept 10 annually, no more than 10.
10 annually, and not even one that per month. One. Him said 10 annually. It's like them now do nothing. And him now come, you hear what I'm saying? They want to send out. That means they didn't want to send 10 per month. Him said that's unacceptable. 120. Him said 10 annually. Playing back. This a real man now. Them are
They punish us. Many of us are resisting to make sure that they do not send us any criminal elements. And as I have said to them, as the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, I cannot willingly cooperate with any other power, any country, to destroy our beautiful Twin Island state. And we have insisted that we will not accept any criminal elements, and that at the same time, we want to limit the amount of individuals who they send to this country. Again, we want to be cooperative, so we are not being uncooperative here. But this idea that they could send us 120 individuals, you've said to them that is totally unacceptable. And we have sent them a counter proposal. We said that we'll accept 10 annually, no more than 10. So I hope that this will not result in any acrimony and further restrictions, but that they will respect our position and respect our sovereign right to determine how many of those individuals we accept.
So look on the other one now. Look on the other one down there now where him say, look
Godwin Friday, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. As head of the OECS authority meeting, Friday emphasized the need for a united regional approach. We are in a time of profound geopolitical uncertainty, arguably the most consequential our region has faced in a generation. He further warned, what may be mere tremors for large nations are experienced as earthquakes by us.
Yeah, them talk, you know, what are tremors by some large nation, earthquake by us.
Small island developing states. Friday did not reject the US request outright. Instead, he stressed collective OECS negotiations, careful technical assessment, protecting small states from disproportionate burdens, regional solidarity before individual deals are finalized.
At this time, we welcome the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Dominica, say yes or no.
His Excellency, Mr. Skerritt.
Roosevelt Skerritt, Dominica. Dominica has reportedly entered discussions with Washington and has taken a more pragmatic position than Antigua. Skerritt defended Dominica's arrangement as a pragmatic step to preserve vital bilateral relations with Washington. However, he also reportedly insisted that violent offenders would not be accepted. Security vetting is essential. The arrangement must protect Dominica's national interests. Skerritt's position appears to balance maintaining strong U.S. relations, protecting national security, seeking economic and diplomatic benefits from cooperation. Jamaica's national...
You know what I know? I wanted it come here to come say, we not take, no, none of them, none at all. I just Jamaican 100 per month. It is.
Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, confirmed discussions with the United States. This is a structured, managed process to transit individuals through Jamaica to their final destination.
Jamaica is not receiving any deportees from the United States, except Jamaicans. May I repeat that? We have no agreement, no understanding to accept deportees from the United States. We accept every month 100 Jamaican deportees. And we have the expertise and the staff to manage their entry into Jamaica. That arrangement was negotiated by professionals so that they can come in a structured, organized manner and be resettled in Jamaica, their homeland.
All right, so this, I say you know, say my liar, you know. This is what I did say, right? I'm going to play him back. I'm going to play back Dr. Crab. I am this. All right. So, Dr. Crab said, and he repeated 2 times. He said, Jamaica now accept no deportee. And he repeat, Jamaican 100. So, if our US have so much thousand because 100 per month Jamaican. Can you imagine how much Jamaican that? Him say not even one foreign national. This is how him say first. This was a lie, you know. Then him come back, come say him sign. Forget third party true, not my word. Remember him just pay Jamaican, you know. No foreign deportee. None. You what him say so.
By the relevant professionals, again mainly from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of National Security, Office of the Prime Minister, and of course the lawyers from the Attorney General's office. An agreement to transition to Jamaica some third country nationals from the United States. The number is 25. It's an understanding, and at no time will the number exceed 25 because we have the right to refuse anyone at any time. And both parties can terminate the entire agreement without any long-term notice.
We just said them now, nobody at all now come down with Jamaicans. Me just play it. Then him come back with this. And him sign and both parties can agree. You cannot believe them are like that.
The process is basically the operational procedure is still being worked out and then being negotiated by the professionals.
A lot of foolishness. Jamaica get, if you get 100 deported Jamaican, can you imagine how much Jamaican that come home? And I'm telling you, and the people them in there get, you know, like him telling you, 100 per month. And then them that protest them and Jamaican them. This are the plan where the plan for give the Jamaican people them. Me don't know them have 100, so much Jamaican that 100 per month. And then them have process them. Remember you dip, set the system in place for when them dip them have to take. You understand? So I'm attack as a bull crap. Crab, move from front of me, you know. But this is how them lie. That's how them lie. You have to be careful of what them have said. This is just garbage. And Joe, me hear you say something. Him come out with the part and him come talk with the when him spark. And him come talk. Never put that for later show. This is the one of this a lie. But I'm gonna show me compile them lie and show you say them not good enough. We done with them not good. Me to tell think there's some I hear him when there. I can't make him call, I'm not hear him now. When the Gary, where you there? Let me hear what Gary did I say so because Gary, call me now, Gary. See, you call me straight, yeah? For me, all right, me call them. Yeah, me call them. Yes, this is what I'm come with. A garbage. I'm going to show you how the other one went out say people are threatening her. Nobody not threatening her, man. I just lie. And this thing I talk about leak come from Big Mama. Yes, brother? Yeah, Gary?
Yes, my boss. You have to call back Big Mama to the class, man. You know for the Subaru.
Then me I tell you that's what Big Mama lie, man.
You see how Antiga come up and talk about somebody killing at our check. I hope PMP have a number.
Nobody at PMP and no liberate now call her and tell her. Nobody now have a number what her friend and her call about.
Yeah.
And then anybody put up anything on line, you see it. So you know it's a lie, she tell. And she have thing over there too, you know. Make personal protection guys, police, because them give them that. So, you know, some of them are see her and threaten her. This are bullshit. And I like, Gary get cut off. Yeah, the one of this are garbage. Garbage. You see? But this are all them lie. And Joe, you just have to tell the people them about the road. And just say like 1 kilometer road at 250 million. No. I don't know if the money gone, so I have to do 1 kilometer road. Just one, you know. I wear over 27, that about 21,000 now, over 27,000. So that take you like 5 to 7 trillion to fix them. And you can't fix it. That if you tell the people them long time. But and if I have to take that, if you have fixed it from earlier and repair them and do the right thing. See? So when you run up and down, if you have fixed 100, it not cost not much. It don't cost a piece of food, but remember you not fix not much. See? Because them the road when they fix on the them short. See? So when the man them fix on 1,000 kilometer road, you know, a couple billion that well. So the 50 billion with them put now going away. I'll when them a cut through banner that I tell you no. That money there, like you have about 27 plus 28 kilometers with that, it accounts like 7 trillion. If you have about 250 million to fix a road and put in Calbot and put in the right thing, fix it properly. And it's 250 million now to do that. Jamaica will not fix. So the guy tell about road and I cut some little thing that bullshit. Me I come to me I'll show that later still. So I'm gonna put it round here so. And people remember, you know, all that gave it, well, one of them are coming and your wife and everybody have to come in. I remember a soul party this. I'm an Earth Strong. 17 days from now I'm Earth Strong. So you know we're putting everything on, you know, so I'm Earth Strong. By a couple more days, you know, so I keep the thing so. You know, less than 3 weeks I'm Earth Strong. You know, 3 weeks I'm in my party. I can't miss this. Cannot miss this. Yeah, worries. Say straight support. Worries, but enjoy yourself. Because you know you're truly have a player now because me you know when you touch music, I'm a professor in music, know every genre of music. Yes. And when I follow some of them, and when I promote no pedophile, whether in a music, out of music, whether in a church, whether in a government, whether we not support pedophile, them to go away. You understand? None tal. Remember you have victim until them people are dead. Pedophile. Not even Big Mama will support him a pedophile. Yes. And Queenie them a pedophile too. Saying? So we not support pedophile, none tal. Yes. And again tie them. We not support no pedophile. None. We no business. Pedophile for move. You understand? But this show me the show. It only show the lies when them compel. And by the way, when I know when I say Andrew Wheatley move. And then more showing something else. I require she liar. That I will name you wild guy. We don't know that one that you wild guy. I'm not gonna know it. Yes. Never win case, you know, those go on and get trouble. Now them are try do a thing where them are try let go real greed by not going to court. But the judge tell them say October, I forgot play that. Because enough of them not go to court about the day before yesterday or something, you know. Them not go to court, you know. So the judge said, no, we're not try to put out the court and this now go it have to keep it the next time when I have to come in. I said them have had a case. No, a case like real greed where that in the nation interest are very important. You have to have about your other case of try and some police. That more important than the police case them could have put off. So you well guy, what am I doing? Him a delay tactics now. The case start 1 year now and it can't move. A jury can't move. So the judge warned them. So this is the last time I make sure them turn up. So enough of them liar, them not turn up. Real greed wife liar not turn up neither. You know? So it's a thing that them say when I turn up, so them can't keep it. I would do no matter turn up. It's not supposed to be. You talk about you in a case with some 6 policemen. That is garbage. This, if you remember, is an education minister, was a farmer education minister, robbed the purse. Him and him wife and him daughter and the counselor, they fear liar, I think not turn up neither use who. It's unacceptable. So them a look way for let go real greed, but kill get a youth. People, Jamaica can't run like this. The guy should have do 70 years in now, him and him wife and him daughter. You know, them not set example. This is garbage. You understand? And real greed can just walk up free and them a time out the clock. This is bullshit. And remember, them can't talk about we run out, you know, when them use this, you know. Jamaica will turn upside down if them let go real greed. This is garbage. This is garbage. We don't talk. No garbage. It's a total garbage. So I come when it comes show, I come play it phone later, you know. Because you know when I do my thing, I like come and when you hear it phone yourself and then with the secretary. Anyway, I'm out. Later. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and she straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical faith. Put up in the rhythm, they'll want some more hole in a head. Lyrically inclined.